Hey there, folks. Welcome back to TheFame, your ultimate source for the latest buzz on your favorite Duggar family members. We've got some juicy updates today, so grab your cup of tea and settle in, because we've got all the inside scoop on what's been happening in the Duggar world. First up, Abbie Grace Burnett is sharing some incredibly sweet updates about her marriage to John David Duggar. We're diving deep into the heartwarming moments that this couple has been sharing with their fans, and you won't want to miss it. But wait, there's more. Joanna Duggar is causing quite the stir as she breaks her dad, Jim Bob's, dress code in a daring outfit. We'll spill the tea on her bold fashion choices and see how she's shaking things up as she hangs family pictures on the walls of her Arkansas home. And speaking of family, more heartwarming photos have surfaced of Anna Duggar and her 7 kids. These pictures capture the emotional moments from her grandpa's funeral, and we're here to share those touching memories with you. Last but not least, we've got a milestone anniversary that has fans buzzing. Can you believe it? Ben and Jessa have been married for 9 years. We'll take a trip down memory lane and discuss if anyone here believes it or not. So, if you're as obsessed with the Duggar family as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a Duggar moment here on TheFame. Let's dive into these stories, and remember, the tea is hot, but the love is even hotter. Stay tuned, folks. Abbie Grace Burnett and John David Duggar, who have been happily married for 5 years, recently marked this significant milestone in their lives. While they were once beloved figures on the reality TV show Counting On, the couple decided to step back from the spotlight after the show's cancellation, maintaining a low profile in light of the ongoing Duggar family drama. Their journey as a couple was previously documented on TLC, which included their unique honeymoon and the birth of their daughter, Gracie. However, since their departure from the public eye, John and Abbie have chosen to keep most of their updates to themselves. Abbie has now broken their silence by sharing a heartfelt tribute to her husband on their 5th anniversary. 5 years into their marriage and now parents of 2 adorable children, it's clear that John David is the husband Abbie has always cherished. Abbie took to their joint Instagram account, primarily managed by her, to express her feelings. She wrote, "Thank you for cherishing me every day. I'm so happy to be your wife. Happy 5 years, my love." In contrast to the past, the official Duggar family account no longer acknowledges anniversaries and birthdays. Public comments and updates on Instagram have become a rarity, especially in light of Josh Duggar's disgraceful actions that significantly affected the family. Much has transpired since the cancellation of Counting On 3 years ago. John David Duggar and Abbie Grace Burnett have expanded their family with the arrival of their son Charlie in September 2022. Abbie had challenging pregnancies, chronicled on the show, with severe sickness throughout. These days, John and Abbie spend a considerable amount of time with Joanna Duggar and Austin Forsyth, as the 2 couples have developed a close friendship. Their families even joined the Duggar family for a beach vacation in Florida, sharing photos of their memorable moments on social media. Despite the ongoing Duggar family drama, including Josh Duggar's crimes and Jill Duggar's revelations about Jim Bob Duggar's control issues in her tell-all book, John and Abbie have chosen to remain tight-lipped about family matters. They continue to maintain their privacy and distance from the public eye, focusing on their own family's well-being. In another act of rebellion against her father's strict dress code, Joanna Duggar recently made waves by sharing a video on social media in which she donned a pair of denim jeans, a fashion choice considered off-limits by her father and Duggar family patriarch, Jim Bob. The video was shared on Joanna's Instagram story as she and her husband, Austin Forsyth, hung family photos on the walls of their Arkansas home. The Duggar family is known for adhering to a set of stringent rules that include abstaining from premarital sex, adhering to modest clothing, and supervised dates during courtship. While the family formerly featured on TLC's 19 Kids and Counting On, the Duggar girls, while under their parents' roof, were typically expected to wear long skirts, long-sleeved shirts, and leggings beneath their dresses. Joanna's fashion choices have been no stranger to controversy, as she previously shared a selfie on Instagram wearing light denim jeans with a long-sleeve top, captioning the post with "Cozy and casual is my go-to." Many followers noted the departure from her family's dress code and expressed their support for her choice to live life on her terms. This isn't the first time a Duggar daughter has challenged the family's modesty guidelines. Joanna's sister, Ginger, also made headlines when she sported jeans in a YouTube video, and on several other occasions, as the Duggar children continue to assert their independence and individuality. At a recent family gathering that Anna's family's celebration of her grandfather's life, fans noticed something interesting in the pictures. We couldn't help but wonder about the absence of 9-year-old Meredith. While going through the photos, the absence of Josh Duggar was also noted with a touch of irony. As many of you know, he's currently serving a prison sentence. One playful comment on Reddit compared Anna to her evil twin in one of the photos, sparking some humorous discussions. Some fans even found it challenging to distinguish Anna from her sister in the pictures, sparking a debate about the lady in the black dress. Speculation also arose about the identity of the person on the right in pic 4, possibly Anna's sister. And guess what? Users confirmed that it was indeed Susanna. She had lived with Anna and Josh for a time, which was a revelation for many. Now let's talk about Meredith. Some sharp-eyed fans pointed out that she was actually in the front row of the second picture, which was interesting given her short hair, a rare sight for a Duggar. The conversation then shifted to Anna's apparent happiness and relief. Some users suggested that it might be due to her receiving more help with the kids now. There were also hints that Anna's situation might have improved since she's no longer subjected to certain expectations. In addition, the idea was explored that Anna might be happier with her own family around. The importance of genuine love and support was highlighted. Now the conversation also delved into an interesting aspect, the practice of taking group photos with smiling faces at funerals. This raised questions about how common it is and why it happens. Users shared their own experiences, revealing that it's often done when extended family members gather from afar. The nature of the funeral, in this case, was more of a celebration of life, which contributed to the joyful atmosphere. Personal anecdotes shared highlighted the significance of capturing moments when the whole family is dressed up and together. Some users even recounted heartwarming stories about funerals that turned into celebrations of remarkable lives. And finally, one user did some detective work and discovered more about multiverse Anna, who turned out to be Susanna. She left the Duggar cult early and embraced a more mainstream lifestyle, which was quite surprising. Also, fans helped identify Meredith and the other children in the photos, adding to the discussion. Next, we've got another juicy topic that's been brewing over on Reddit, and it's all about Ben and Jessa Duggar's tumultuous 9-year marriage. So grab your paper cups of grape juice. Definitely not wine, because we're about to dive deep into the lives of one of Duggarland's most talked about seemingly mismatched couples. Now, let's raise our metaphorical glasses and reflect on the roller coaster ride that has been Ben and Jessa's marriage. From their infamous parking lot ice cream social wedding complete with clashing coral and blush pink outfits, to the numerous moments that left fans cringing, we've got it all covered. First, were Ben and Jessa doomed from the start? It's a question that's been on the minds of many fans. Did they rush into marriage? And were they more in love with the idea of being married than with each other? Next, let's explore whether they were ever genuinely happy together. While the honeymoon phase can be deceiving, we'll take a closer look at their relationship's ups and downs. We'll also discuss those unforgettable "I hate you, but I have to pretend I love you" moments, and find out what fans consider the biggest cringe-worthy incidents, besides Ben's memorable rap performance. And speaking of cringe, we can't forget the wedding itself. Who can forget the ice cream reception in a parking lot in November, no less? And the fashion choices, Jessa's gorgeous gown paired with those coral bridesmaid dresses that seemed better suited for a summer wedding. We'll dissect it all. Finally, we'll examine the moments when fans actually felt sympathy for Ben and Jessa. Have they been trapped in a loveless marriage, and what does the future hold for them? But before we dive into this, let's check out what some dedicated Duggar family fans had to say about the situation. Their comments are as revealing as ever. One user suggests that Jessa may have flourished with a smarter husband, while another user compares the initial physical attraction to a shocking reality. Some users discuss the wedding itself, highlighting Jessa's gorgeous dress and the overall cringe factor. Another comment delves into the pressures on the Duggar daughters to get married and escape their restrictive upbringing. Another comment discusses the lack of personal development due to early marriage and parenthood, while one user brings up the awkward courtship and, of course, the infamous golf humping incident. There's a reminder of Ben's controversial apology request on the internet. One user suggests that Jessa might have fared better with an older, more established partner, while humorously mentioning the forgotten child, Henry. There's speculation on what the future may hold for Henry. The cringe-worthy proposal in the prayer closet is remembered, and another user doesn't mince words. There's a comparison to being married to a Duggar for 9 years being like a prison sentence, and a comment pointing out the questionable beginnings of their relationship. These insights certainly give us plenty to think about. That's a lot to unpack, but we're not done yet. So stick around and keep those grape juice-filled paper cups at the ready. We're going to take a deeper dive into the world of Ben and Jessa Duggar and see if their marriage can weather the storm or if it's doomed from the start. Stay tuned for more updates on The Fame.